Hello, love bugs. Welcome to another Tap with Kat. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I'm super pumped for today's because today I just wanted to, here's where this is coming from. So what I want to do today is I really want to do a tapping on knowing that you can really have anything you want and create anything you want, okay? Because what was happening was I was reflecting today on my journey and where I've come from. And, if you would have told me a couple of years ago, I'd be here, literally, I'd be here in Mexico. And soon, actually, I'm going to be traveling South America with the love of my life for 3 months, so a quarter of a year, while I'm still working with clients and doing all these incredible things, okay? And being a business coach. Being a business coach, a creative coach, a life coach, a success coach, you know how I'm all the things and I love all the things. And, that I get to do oracle cards with my clients when they're like into that stuff, or I get to do tapping with you guys using EFT, emotional freedom techniques, to release and just move away any energy that is not serving us. And I didn't know that that was possible for me. Like, I didn't even know that that was my goal, And so it was just leaning in. Since 2 years ago, I've just been leaning into the passions, leaning into what feels good, and then stepping back, like asking myself intuition, asking myself, does this feel good or not? And so it's leaning into what does and leaning away from what didn't. And so I want you to know that you too can have anything that you want and you can create anything that you want. And so, maybe you're not in the emotional state right now where you really believe that. And we all know that a big thing about creating the results you want is it starts in here. Because when you think better thoughts, when you have better beliefs, okay, you take better actions, okay? So when you have better thoughts, better supporting beliefs that actually serve where you want to go, instead of beliefs that are knocking you down and self-deprecating, been there, okay? So when we think better thoughts, when we have empowering beliefs, when we have powerful, high emotions, we begin doing better actions. We begin taking more strategic, more aligned, more inspired action. And when we do that, we get better results. So you get what you want, okay? How cool. So that's why EFT, one of the things I do with my clients, I use NLP, I use timeline therapy, so time techniques, clinical hypnotherapy, of course, my coaching techniques, and then EFT, emotional freedom techniques. And that's why I use a lot of these tools, because unless we're able to change the inside, you're not going to change the outside. That's where a lot of people go wrong, is they try and change the external to feel better in the internal. Once I have this money, then I'll feel abundant. Once I have this boyfriend, then I'll love myself. Once I have that job, then I'll feel worthy and my parents will think I'm worthy, whatever, right? We literally go through life living in effect instead of living in cause, being at cause for our life, okay? And so that's what I wanted to do with this tapping video today. I want to basically empower you and to be in the emotional state of being at cause for your life, knowing that you absolutely can create the life you dream of, whatever that looks like. Maybe that just means getting the dream house or condo right now. Maybe it means getting that dream promotion. Maybe it means starting that business you've been scared of, or creating the program that's really on your heart, but you're afraid that it's a little bit too you. Or maybe you just don't believe that you can get the clients you want. Let's see. So you can create everything you want, okay? So what I want you to do is make sure you have some water here. And the rules of the game are this, okay? So if this is your first time being here, we are gonna chop on the, I always say chop on the karate point. We are going to tap on the karate chop point, okay? And while we're doing this, I don't want you thinking of I don't know, whatever else you have going on today. Like, I don't want you thinking about the shit you got to do later, or thinking about the negative fight you had with your boyfriend last night, whatever. I want you to really be present, mindful in this moment here with me, okay? And I don't want you to just say the words literally and then you're thinking of all the groceries you have to get tonight. I want you to say the words and feel what those words mean to you. What feelings come up for you when we say these things, okay? And so let's go ahead and do that. So what I want you to do right now is rate yourself on a scale of 0 to 10. How do you feel about your ability to create and have anything that you want? How do you truly feel? Do you feel like a 1, like, ugh? Or do you feel like a 10, like, yeah, like, I already know this, like, I don't even know why I'm watching this video because I feel real good, right? So you're probably feeling on the lower end scale. So just write that down. Make sure you're aware of where you're starting at so you can really see how this works for you. And because if it works really well for you, that means you can take this tactic and put it into your daily routine, your morning ritual, what I call it, right? So instead of letting this emotion that could just last 10 seconds, a negative state or a stuck emotion, whatever, instead of letting that last the 10 seconds that it could, you let it last an hour or a day or a week or a month, half a year, right? So I'm sure all of us here don't really want that. We want to be feeling good as often as we can, right? We're never going to feel 100% all of the time, but you're going to feel 100% most of the time. And that's the goal, okay? So let's go ahead. You know the rules. Let's get to it. Even though I don't believe I can have and create anything I want, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I really want to believe and I really want to trust and know that I can have and create anything I want, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I don't feel that powerful and in control and worthy of receiving what I really desire deep down, not worthy or capable of creating it or doing it, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I don't know how it's gonna work, I don't know how it's possible, I don't know all the steps, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. All right. So if you're still feeling a little bit dense, a little bit low energy, go ahead, pause this here, rewind, and do another round of that tapping. Do another round or two until you're feeling a little bit more light and like you've moved a bit more energy from where it is right now. And then we're gonna go ahead and move on to the positives, okay? So have another sip of water. Okay. Even though I don't know how exactly I'm going to get what I want, I trust that it will unfold before me when it's time. I don't need to know the next 10,000 steps I just need to know my first step. And I know my first step. Ooh, deep down, I know what I need to do right now to move forward. And I trust that intuitive nudge. I trust this decision. And I know that I'm supported not only by myself, but by the universe, mentors, friends, and family. I'm always supported. I'm never alone. And because I'm supported, that means there's so many resources and ways to create what I want. And I'm super open. I'm super open to creating anything I want in really unique ways. Easy ways, fun ways, effortless ways. I know that I'm already worthy of any desire I have. Because my desires, all desires, are meant to come to fruition. Otherwise, they wouldn't be there. And I hope I feel a little fear. Because if I feel a little fear, that's a great thing. Ooh, that's such a good thing. Because I know that it's meant for me because I'm so scared. Underneath fear is desire. So I'm really ready for any fear that comes my way. Because that's actually just excitement. And if I'm not a little afraid, then it's in my comfort zone. And I don't grow or become better or get better or different results inside my comfort zone doing the same thing with the same thinking and same feeling. So I'm really ready. I'm really ready now to create what I want, anything I want. And I'm so happy and grateful now for all my desires and all of the things I want to create. I'm so happy and grateful now that I have such a big heart, such amazing intuition, and that I live in such an abundant universe. Because that means I can have whatever I want, because there's so much of everything, literally. So it's really cool knowing that fear is something that I want and I look forward to. Desires are natural, and that means I'm meant to do it. And by ignoring my desires, I'm ignoring my higher calling. I'm ignoring my passions. I'm paralyzing my purpose. So I must take action on my desires and all the inspired ideas I get. And like I said, I hope it has a little dose of fear to let me know that I'm going to be bigger and better after this. Watch the F out, world, literally. So I'm really excited right now to start creating this. I can't wait to create the thing that's most on my mind right now. And then anything I want after that. I'm so motivated and extremely passionate now to go ahead and do this. I can't wait. I'm literally buzzing with motivation. I'm going to go ahead and get started and take that first step today. And it's the only step I need to know right now. And then I trust, once I take that first step, the next steps will appear in the timing they need to. And I'm really open to that. I'm looking forward to that. Good job. So now rate yourself again. How do you feel? Good. I feel super, super good. I feel I feel really relaxed. That got me very relaxed and just very like in a trusting, like, yeah, like a mellow, it's all gonna be okay. I'm motivated, like relaxed, motivated, like a relaxed focus, if that makes sense. So that's how I feel. Let me know how you feel in the comments below. I would love to know how you feel. And if you know someone that would also really resonate and connect with this video or any of my Tap with Cats, feel free to tag them as well. I would totally love that. All right, have yourself an amazing day, and I'll see you on our next Tap with Cats.